when I say Leonardo da Vinci, what do you think about? Was it the Mona Lisa, the Last Supper, or probably the first workable design of a helicopter? But did you know he was one of the greatest anatomists of all time? He dissected human corpse to have a better understanding of the human body. He combined his strength. Leonardo used his strength of understanding the human body to be able to create one of the most amazing paintings of all time, which was, of course, the Mona Lisa. Leonardo was the first Renaissance man. And that's what I'm hoping to talk to you today about. Not so much about the Renaissance man, but more about the Renaissance principle. And even though the Renaissance principle has nothing to do with the Renaissance, it's about using a variety and combinations of strengths to help you break barriers in your life. On May 6, 1954, Sir Roger Bannister broke a barrier. He ran the fastest mile ever in under 4 minutes. And to be exact, 3 minutes and 59.4 seconds. But did you know that he was a medical student while training to run the fastest mile ever? Bannister earned his medical degree at Oxford University and then later became a neurologist. But all while in medical school, he was able to figure out his VO2 max. VO2 max is the amount of oxygen being delivered to the working muscle during intense activity. In other words, Bannister was able to figure out when to train hard, when to train light, so he could adapt and develop in order to increase his threshold. Bannister used his strength of understanding human physiology and how we adapt to training to be the first to run the fastest mile. Now, of course, that amazes me. And the reason why it amazes me is because as a former NBA head strength coach for 10 years and with 3 NBA teams, I was always searching that secret sauce. I basically, wanted to figure out what makes these guys tick. You see, most people think it's singular focus. In fact, one of the biggest misconceptions is most people think that players live, breathe, and eat, in this case, basketball, but it's not. It's multidimensional. It's a total myth that you have to be singular focused. It's about maximizing your talents and maximizing your strengths. So when I say Legos, what do you think about? And most people think it's a children's activity, but it's not to Miles Turner. See, during a post-game interview at a basketball game, Miles was once asked by a writer if he plays with Legos, and Miles politely responded by stating, "I don't play with Legos, I build Legos." Studies show that building Legos helps improve mindfulness and focus. In basketball, improving one's mindfulness and focus helps with decision-making and the ability to process visual information, which is essential for a basketball player. You see, Miles used this strength in being able to build Legos so he could recognize patterns effectively and efficiently all throughout the game while maintaining a sense of center. So how many of us are talented in building Legos? Think about the strengths and talents that you have that you can combine to help you take advantage of the Renaissance principle. Are you combining them like Leonardo da Vinci? Are you combining them like Sir Roger Bannister? Are you combining them like Miles Turner? The Renaissance principle is basically timeless. You see, just see yourself as multi-talented, combine your strengths, create your future. Thank you.